job.
Yes, sir.
Got the patience there. Yes, sir. Get all your good stuff out in the first 2 minutes.
Yes, sir. 5-0.
Oh man, what a great day.
Yes, sir.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. To that one who is the creator of all things, and to him who is the revealer of all great and sacred truth. Dear brothers and sisters, today on this great day, none of us that's in this room can thank God enough for not one prophet and servant that he has sent in a mighty line of divine. But today, let us thank God for each and every major servant that is mentioned in both Bible and the Holy Quran. We thank him for Abraham, for he is the foundation of the 3 great monotheistic religions. You know, it's quite ironic to me that the Jews say that Abraham is their father. Mm-hmm. The Christians say, no, Abraham is our father too. Mm. And the Muslims say that Abraham is our father as well. Question. If Abraham is the father, and he is,
Yes, sir.
how did we get so divided?
Good question.
How could you be a Christian and claim Abraham a Jew, and claim Abraham a Muslim, and claim Abraham, but yet we have gotten involved in religious gangbanging?
Think about it. Think about it.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a good day today. Y'all better buckle up.
Yes, sir. Bring it on, Brother Minister.
In fact, let me give a disclaimer that if you scared of white people, this ain't where you should be.
Disclaimer.
So maybe you want to leave before we get started.
Buckle up.
So, I thank God.
Yes, sir.
For Abraham, for he is the father of the 3.
Yes, sir.
But it's always an enemy who loves to use divide and conquer. They have been doing it for 6,000 years.
On time.
And the people who have been tangled in this divide and conquer have been the darker people of the planet.
That's right.
We thank God for Moses. For Moses caught hell trying to straighten out the people of Europe.
Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We thank God for Moses, for he had one of the hardest jobs any man has ever had. He had to go in the hills and cave sides to try to get Caucasian people to come back to the right path of God.
Come on, teach that history, Brother Minister.
We thank God for Jesus. That's right. I'm a Muslim, and we are Muslims, members of the Nation of Islam, and Muslims all over this planet believe in Jesus.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Let me get that straight right now.
Go ahead.
Come on.
To those of you who are black Christians, you need to stop letting your white brethren lie to you
Come on. Come on. Talk to him, Brother Minister.
about what we believe.
Come on.
CNN ain't gonna never tell you the
No,
truth.
sir.
CBS ain't gonna never tell you the truth. NBC, ABC, none of them can see.
None of them.
Go ahead.
You want to know what we believe? You come yourself and ask us.
That's right.
You will be shocked at the lies. In fact, the entire Muslim world is waiting on the return of God with the Christ.
Come on. Teach on that.
We don't believe Muhammad is going to return. We know Christ is going to return. In fact, he's here.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
We'll get to that.
Yes, sir.
I thank him for Muhammad. Muhammad was revealed a book called the Holy Quran.
Come on.
We know that the Holy Quran is the true nature of black people and people of color.
Come on, brother.
It is written out of the natural nature of the original God himself.
Come on.
And many of our ancestors who was brought here in the holds of ships, many of our ancestors were Muslims, and that is the religion that the founding fathers told their predecessors, whatever you do, do not allow the Negro to ever get that religion.
He said.
For no Muslim will call a white man master.
That's right. Come on. Teach on that.
It's sacrilegious. Call me master. Are you kidding me? I'd rather die.
Come on.
That's why they called hell breaking Kunta Kinte.
That's right.
Come on.
Well, y'all forgot about it. Remember Kunta Kinte was praying and Hitler saw him praying in the African tradition and said, don't pray like that. You know that scare white folks.
That's right. He said.
They can't handle the word Allahu Akbar.
No, sir. Excuse me.
You think it's some magical word. It only means God is the greatest. Brothers and sisters, I'm really fired up today, and I got a lot
Come on, brother.
to share with you today. But here we are, black people,
Yes, sir.
the so-called Native Americans,
Come on, brother minister.
the brown man. Here we are, 3 captured groups.
Think about it.
Here we are, the black, the brown, and the red.
Yes, sir.
Question,
Yes, sir.
what is your real name?
Good question.
Don't give me them names you got now. Them ain't your names. Those are names enforced on us.
Come on. Think about it.
When you go back to the South to go to a family reunion, the root did not go deep enough.
That's right. Come on.
Your name may be Wilson. Your name may be Johnson now. Your name may be Culpepper. Your last name ties you to the plantation that our ancestors served as slaves.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So I thank God for he saw us coming into bondage. And I thank him for coming himself.
Yes, sir.
We know that he came. A man came among us in 1930. His name was Master Farrakhan Muhammad.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
He came from the east to the west to seek and save people who were lost.
Come on.
Who's lost in America? The black,
Yes, sir.
the brown, and the red man.
Come on.
How did you get Spanish, Mr. Mexican?
Huh?
You was conquered by the Spaniards. Who are the real Spaniards? The white folks from Spain.
That's right. Europeans. Come on.
So Jesus is not your name.
That's right.
Hernandez is not your name.
That's right.
Go back and study your history. You had a name before the Spaniards came.
Come on.
You had a language before they came.
That's
You
right.
had your own calendar before they came.
That's right.
You had your own numerical system
That's right.
before they came.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I thank God for coming in the person of Master Farad Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
When he came to America, he looked and saw who was at the very bottom. For he had to help to fulfill that part where Jesus said he would take that which is at the bottom and what?
Bring it to the top.
Bring it to the top. He said, those who are last, I'm going to make them first.
Come on, brother.
I'm going to make the tail the head and the head the tail. Don't you see Trump and them falling?
Yes, sir. Big time. Big time.
Caucasian people, I'm sorry, they are losing power all over our planet.
Yes, sir.
You are living in the era of the white males panicking.
Yes, sir. Come on.
The scriptures say when you start seeing Satan casting out Satan, how then can his kingdom stand? Trump can't keep nobody in the White House.
Nobody, not even white.
The Republican Party going crazy. Wasn't no gang violence when we were killing each other. Now white folks are being shot up.
Yes, sir. Now they protest.
Now all of a sudden everybody want to control guns.
Come on, come on. Do another.
Their world, man, they are losing. I'm sorry.
Fast.
And if you are tied to their world, you're going to lose
down with them. That's right. Come on.
Thank you, Allah, for raising this Georgia-born black man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You just had a month where you could have been studying your history because white folks gave you a month to study a history that it would take all the libraries of the world just to hold the books on original people.
Yes, sir.
And when I say original people, I'm talking about the black, brown, and
Yes.
the red.
Yes, sir.
It's time out to be divided. We one people.
That's right. That's
Same
right.
dog bit you, bit us.
That's right. They can play, brothers.
Thank you, Elijah Muhammad, for raising one in your absence. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, before he departed, he sit Brother Farrakhan in his seat, and he told us, wherever he say go, go. Wherever he tell you to stay from, stay from. He's the best preacher I have in the bounds of North America. He said he's going to get you a cross on his shoulder.
That's right.
And when he do it, he's going to point to God.
That's right.
Not himself.
That's right.
Farrakhan is in a battle.
Yes, he is, sir.
Yes, sir.
We got his back.
Yes.
So I thank God for these wonderful human beings as I greet you, my family.
Yes, sir, brother minister.
We have the potential to be such a beautiful people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We have the potential to be one with God.
That's right.
Huh?
Yes.
I see that God is going to give us back that old time religion.
Yes, sir.
I'm not talking about what you had in 1930. I'm talking about that religion we lost on the boat ride.
Come on, come on, come on.
Huh? I'm talking about that religion that over 100 million of our ancestors are at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. Many of them jumped off the boat before they would become a slave.
That's right. That's right.
I thank God for the cry of the ancestors, our grandmothers who was raped by the Dutch, the Portuguese, the British.
Yes, sir.
They was raping our ancestors and putting their dirty blood
Come on.
into the veins of our people.
Come on, think about it. Think about it.
I'm never going to forget what they've done to
Never,
us.
never. That's right, sir.
This is what I respect about Jewish people, and I ain't mad at them, but a Jew will tell you they never going to forget their Holocaust. Well, why would we forget ours?
That's right. Come on. That's right, brother. That's right.
No people should suffer. I don't care what color they are.
That's right.
Jews had an 11-year Holocaust.
11 years.
And you know more about theirs than you know about your 400 years.
That's right.
Only thing I say to the rabbis, don't you be putting your Holocaust, your 11 years over 400.
That's right. Come on. Come on.
You make sense.
Add it up.
Yeah, you suffered, but your suffering was like a Sunday school picnic.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, we could have handled 11 years. They had their foot in our behind for what? 400 years. And let me tell you,
Come on.
physical pain is not the worst pain.
Most first. Come on. Verbal. Come on.
verbal.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Come on. Come on.
Persecution is worse than slaughter. Sister, it ain't what the man physically did to you. It's what he said while he was doing it.
That's right.
Think about it. Think about it.
You went into agreement with his words. You ain't never going to be nothing
Yes. Yes, sir.
without me. Found out you doing good without that.
Yes, sir.
Clean.
Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hallelujah.
Sir. Brothers and sisters, how y'all feeling? I'm so fired up.
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to slow and calm down
That's it.
because we have a real delicate subject that we are going to deal with today. And I'm asking those who are listening live and those of you who are sitting, get out of your feelings.
Come on. Come on.
How's above emotion?
We are going to teach truth.
Come on.
I don't want you to tell me how I'm making you feel. I want you to tell me, am I making you think?
Come on, brother minister. Take us to class.
For today, you're going to get a theology course.
Yes, sir.
History.
Yes, sir.
Because the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the nation is about to come under horrendous attack
Yes, sir.
from many in the Jewish community.
Come on. Come on.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you, in my humble opinion, that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan is walking in the perfect footsteps of Jesus.
Come on. Paint the picture, brother. Come on.
I didn't say he was Jesus. See, there you go. You in your feelings.
Come on.
Go ahead,
Paint
go
the
ahead.
picture. Paint the
See, when
picture.
you in your feelings, your ear canal get clogged.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Please listen to what I'm saying. Now, I want you to sit here and be critical and analytical.
Yes, sir.
In fact, you came in here like that. You
Yes.
just not like that when you listen to the white folks.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Only thing I don't like about y'all.
Come on, brother minister.
Come to the nation meeting here.
Go ahead.
Ain't changing nothing.
Go ahead.
But you go among Billy Graham and anything he say is
Oh, amen. Amen.
You go to USC, UCLA, and the white people get in front of you, you don't question nothing. You just say, yassa.
Buck dance.
You won't Google nothing they say, but I want you to Google.
Hard today.
And be careful even with your Google.
Like that.
They lie on Google.
Google Gaga.
Oh, brothers and sisters, I hope y'all ready today. I even got a point.
Come on. Go ahead.
I'm going to be pointing at white folks today.
Point it out, brother. Man.
Now, I have, believe it or not, I have Caucasians who say that they are my friends.
Yes, sir. Come on, make that plain.
I do. That's what they
Yes,
told
sir.
me
That's
just
right.
the other day.
Come on, come on, come on.
There are some Jews who say that, Brother Muhammad, I like you.
Yes, sir.
You are my friend.
Come on.
Good.
Job.
Good. For years, you have been hearing the Muslim this or the Muslim that.
For years.
Huh? For years, they've been trying to tell you what a Muslim is. A Muslim is a terrorist. Really?
Come on, come on.
Show me at any time where any member of the Nation of Islam have desecrated any house of God.
Nowhere.
We are very critical of white people's behavior.
Very much.
And unlike many Negroes, we are not afraid to tell the white man where he's going wrong.
Come on, come on, come on.
We do not scratch where we don't itch.
Come on, come on, come on. Teach on that, soldier.
I do not try to make Caucasian people feel comfortable when I'm talking truth.
Come on, come on, come on.
If the truth makes you uncomfortable, then it's the truth that's getting you,
That's right.
not me.
Come on, set them free, brother minister.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Just trying to lay a basis on how I want you to be as a student today, because you're going to get taught in a manner that I believe many of us have never been taught before.
Come on, good foundation, brother.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So I want to thank all of the brothers and sisters who had a few words to say before me.
Yes, sir.
Please give them all a round. Sister Dietary,
Sir.
to that young lion that was up
Alfonso.
here spitting right. Farrakhan found most of us in a criminal life.
That's right. That's right.
This teaching. I was a dope dealer in Atlanta, Georgia, pretty good one.
Come on, brother minister.
In that world.
Come on, brother minister.
But in God's world, I was his enemy.
Come on, come on.
Because I was turning my own people out.
Go ahead.
But once I heard Minister Farrakhan, oh my God.
Come on, teach on
my
that.
life changed in the twinkling of an eye.
That's what Scripture said.
He said, brother, I ain't got a problem with you wanting to be an entrepreneur. I got a problem with your product. He said, your ignorance is an enemy to the rise of black people. He said, and when you are ignorant of who black people and people of color are, you now become a patriot missile for the devil.
Think about it. Think about it.
Wow.
He said, but if you come follow me, God will make you distinct among men
Come on.
and women.
Come on.
And he will make you assume to have power. You ain't got none.
Come on. Come on.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
But once you say, I bear witness, there is no God but God.
That's it.
He can use you.
Yes, sir. That's it. That's the truth.
So I thank God. How many of us in here now can say when we heard Minister Farrakhan, it changed our life?
Come on.
That's beautiful. I don't know what you was doing, but I know what I was doing.
Come on. Hey. Come on. Speak truth. Speak truth.
So I thank you. I want to thank young brother Alfonso, that young
sir.
brother you heard
Yes, sir.
speak. Yes, sir. He found him gangbanging, killing our people.
Come on, brother minister.
It's amazing, man.
God.
We have ex-murderers in the nation.
Come on,
This
come
one
on.
who used to tear up the community, now we're trying to save.
That's right. Think about that.
Sisters who may have lived a wild lifestyle, man, and tried to attract a man with your body.
Come on. Come on.
Found out that don't work. I pull in food.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make it plain.
Huh? Now you can say it's my body, I should do what I want.
Come on.
Go right ahead.
Come on. Come on.
But just know the man have been reduced to his loins.
Come on. I'm a dog.
That's the only thing he got pride in.
Come on. Like a
So
dog.
he's like a dog who won't meat.
Come on. That's right. Come on. Come on. Wake us up.
Come on, brothers. I'm going to give up all the seats.
That's right.
Wake us up. Wake us up, brother. Come on. Come on.
We don't respect the wild girl that show everything. It's the plain Jane who we's looking at the corner of our eye.
Come on. That's right. Come on.
We just trying to get the wilding part out.
Come on. Come on. That's right.
But it's the little bookworm girl.
That librarian.
Well, some of us.
Hey, brother.
This teaching cleaned up our lives.
Sure
Do you
did.
know when we stop eating pork, stop getting high, stop drinking, it hurts somebody?
Sure does. Their pocket.
Let them know.
Do you know that?
Go ahead.
White men don't care nothing about you changing. He just don't want you to change diets.
That's
He
it.
just don't want you to change your habits.
Come on.
Because our habits, our so-called lifestyle is actually a death style.
Destruction. Destruction.
And then you wait till you go to white folks when the doctor tell you, Sarah, you got to get off pork. The nation's been telling you for years. You are what?
What you eat?
I'm going to say that again. You are what?
What you eat?
You take on the character of what you eat.
That's right. Speak on that greed.
Do you know a pig will have sex with another male pig?
That's right. That's right.
2 males.
Come on. Think about it.
You wonder why that brother look good while you lie.
Come on. Come on. Come on, soldier. Come on, soldier.
Come on.
Do you know if you don't take the baby pigs out of the trough, the mother will eat them?
That's right.
And you want to know why now the mother and the daughter don't get along?
Come on. Come on.
Wow.
That ain't my subject. I just want to lay the case for it.
Come on, God. Come on, God.
Go ahead.
So, brothers and sisters, recently, our enemy that's in high places,
Yes, sir.
Paul says it like this: we war not against flesh and blood, but we are at war against principalities,
Yes, sir.
against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
Come on.
That's where?
High place.
That's where?
High place.
In high places. There are people in high places that are very satanic. I'm not talking
Come on.
about some spook
Yes,
devil.
sir. Come on. Speak on Lucifer.
I'm getting ready to tell you human beings
Come on.
who are devils.
Come on. Speak on Lucifer. Speak on.
See, it ain't go with white people. No, because I'm going to bring up some black devils.
Go ahead.
Come
Go
on.
ahead.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Who makes devils? Satan makes devils.
That's right. Come on.
That's right.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir. Bust it open, brother minister.
If there are some good Jews listening, and I sent an email to all my Jewish friends, because I'm live on Facebook, I told them I want you to hear what I got to say today, since you all are talking against my leader.
Come on. Come on. Come on, brother minister.
Now we getting ready to tell who you really are.
Uh-oh. Come on. Expose him.
We're going to show you what rabbis really think of black people
Come on. Uh-oh.
and brown people
Uh-oh.
and Native Americans.
Uh-oh.
I hope y'all ready to take this ride.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
brother minister.
There are good Jews who don't even know that some rabbis taught Torah, but they follow the Talmud.
Come on. Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on, brother minister.
It upsets me sometimes that a Christian pastor will not let a Muslim in his church, and we believe in Jesus. Wait till I show you what Jews say about Jesus.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Huh? I have Christian pastors that are watching. You always want to question me as a Muslim, and then when I tell you we love Jesus, in fact, I pattern my life after Jesus,
Come on.
you still suspicious.
Come on. Come on. Tell them why, brother minister. Tell them why.
But a Jewish rabbi can come to your church and you break out the best choir. All the ushers are, oh man. Oh, I mean the best choir, the homosexual director. Oh,
Go ahead, brother minister. Go ahead, brother minister.
but you ain't never asked the rabbi, do you love and respect Jesus?
Come on. Come on.
Never have.
I'm going to give you that answer.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Give it to him, brother
By
minister.
God's permission.
Come on. Uncut.
Brothers and sisters,
Yes, sir.
God have raised leaders for the black, for the brown, and the red, and we have turned our backs on every one of them.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
Black, brown, and red people suffer from a mental disorder called the white God syndrome.
Right.
God complex.
Teach. Teach.
You think to even have a negative thought towards white people will get you in hell.
Come on.
No, it might get you out of hell.
Come on. Think about that false Jesus.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
So, this is part 3 of a series we have embarked on called Why the Jews Hated Jesus and Why the Jews Now Hate Brother Farrakhan.
Come on, brother.
Are you saying all Jews? No.
Make it plain.
But there are some Jews in high places who control the lower line thinking Jew.
Come on, come on.
It blows me away when the Negro hears something on CNN that they think Brother Farrakhan said.
Come on. Taking his bites. Come on, brother.
I ain't following that man. He hate people. Where you get that from?
Huh. Who told you that?
So, y'all ready for this ride?
Yes, sir.
Brothers and sisters, we're going to do a PowerPoint presentation.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Come on, class.
I'm going to do a recap of some things, and I'm going to give you some scriptures that I want you to have on your mind that you look through. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Question. How many of us believe that black people was brought into slavery by white folks? Let me see if you at least believe that.
Okay, at least.
Yes, sir.
Good. You believe that?
Yes, sir.
Question. Did God see it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If so, where is it in the Bible?
Come on. Come on. Point it out, brother.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you know that nearly 70% of what you read in the Bible didn't happen yesterday?
Come on. That's right. Come on. Prophetic. Come on.
There's a part of the Bible, see, you don't get this in theology school.
No, sir. No, sir. They don't.
Most of what you read in the Bible, even if it happens yesterday, it's a sign on what's going to go on today.
Come on. Come on.
Some of it is historical, some of it is prophetic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Prophetic means it's going to happen in the future.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
At a time where this world is coming to a what?
End.
Coming to a what?
End.
What world?
Their world.
Whose world is it?
White world.
No, I don't need the Muslim answer. Y'all too smart. Who's ruling the world?
Come on.
Brother, can you push that screen back a little bit? Oh, I got the thing to control it, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Make sure. Man, we fancy. Brothers and sisters, I need you to be real patient with me.
Yes, sir.
Because a good man is under attack.
Yes, he is.
Yes, sir.
How many males here were born and didn't have a father to raise you? Raise your hand. I knew I was one. Raise your hand. All of those of us. Sisters, how many of you did not have a father in your house? Raise your hand. Look at that.
Wow. That's deep. It's painful.
Do you know that that was by design?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Come on, expose it, brother man.
You don't think we messed up?
Come on, come on.
What are the psychological effects of a man not being in that house?
Come on. Come on.
Sister, I don't care how much man you think you is. You can't make this boy no man.
Come on. That's right.
He's looking at you. Put on lipstick.
Come on, come on.
Make your hair. He don't see nothing a man do.
Come on, come on, come on. Think about that.
This is painful, man.
Yes, it is,
Go ahead,
brother
go
man.
ahead.
Understandable. Yes, sir.
And that's what pains me when people tell us to get over it
Come on, come on.
or forget about it.
Huh, come on.
God is angry today because somebody got to pay for what happened to the black, the brown, and the red man.
That's right, come
We
on.
did not deserve this.
No, sir, not at all.
But since God allowed it to happen,
Got a man.
there's good in it.
Got a man.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Nat Turner read the Bible.
Huh.
Huh?
Think about it.
are different.
Come on, come on.
If you saw the movie, what was the name of that movie?
Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation. Remember the scriptures that the Caucasians was giving Nat Turner. They was giving him all the scriptures that enforced slavery.
Right.
Submission.
But Nat Turner was witnessing an incident and his nature woke up.
That's right.
See? Barnum and Bailey can train a lion to jump through hoops and roll over when the white man said, but every now and then one of them lions come to their side. Come on. And do the lion thing. Wait a minute, this cracker got me jumping through a hoop. He's doing the whip.
Down the ball.
And he's a little bitty cracker. The lion loses it, and then they shoot the lion and say something's wrong with the lion.
That's how they are.
Because the lion got away from the training.
Come on.
What have you been trained to do?
Come on. Come on. You submit.
Good question.
What have you been trained to do?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
You have been trained to hate black men.
Come on. That's right. That's right.
And we have been trained to hate black women.
Come on. That's right. Not taught, but trained. That's right.
Trained.
Yes, sir.
It was trained in us that the only thing we should want from her is sex.
That's
Because
it.
all we could do was breathe.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
And the litmus test to see if you loved her when we was enslaved was the overseer would come into your hut and say, move over and have sex with your wife while you watch. And if you didn't get mad, that means you was broke.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's real.
Man.
Because he had the right to come into her anytime he wanted. He didn't care nothing about your professed love.
That's right. Might go into you.
And then he would rape her in front of you because it wasn't even sex. He was raping her.
Come on. That's right.
And if you ran up, he sold you
That's right.
to another brother. Sisters, are y'all listening?
Come on. Come on. It should be mad.
Come on, brother Tony.
Bring it on, brother minister.
That pains me. See?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I believe I'm one of those generational type who's born to settle it.
Come on. That's right. That's right. That's what we are, brother minister.
We don't need no more apologetic black leaders.
No more. No more.
I don't need no leader apologizing for why black, brown, and red people are upset.
Come on. That's right. No more
Going to the
Negro.
White House, it's going to be all right.
That's right. Buck
We
that.
get upset, and here come the black firemen called congressmen and senators. Come on. To put out the fire of our rage.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
But yet, when white children are upset, you join them.
Right.
Come on. Come on. The me movement.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
They're not having no march against terrorists.
No, sir.
Not Muslim terrorists.
No, sir.
No, sir.
That little march they having yesterday, that was because of white terrorists.
That's right. That's right.
Ain't no black serial killers.
Think about that. Think about it.
And we ain't shooting white folks.
Think about that.
Even a gang member know better.
That's right. Come on.
We'll be shooting each other and a white man will walk by. Niggas, it's automatic time out.
Automatic.
Until the white man gets safely through.
Right,
You're
right.
out of sight, you're out of sight.
Go on, paint the picture, brother. Man.
Slave.
You out there, you see
Because
it.
you know, if you kill a little white boy or a little white girl by mistake in a drive-by, they coming down on the hood like
The
you
whole
never
hood.
seen.
That's right. That's right. True word.
But they ain't looking for you if you kill. They act like they looking. They put up yellow tape, but they be telling jokes next to the body.
They do. They
Yes,
do.
sir.
They do.
Caucasian people have always had the fear that one day some black child will be born with the spirit to attract their people.
Come on, come on.
They're always watching.
Come on, come on. Teach it up. Teach it.
Nat Turner was such a one.
Yes, he was.
You'll go see the movie Nat Turner and you'll come out proud.
Right. Very.
But there's a Nat Turner in your midst.
That's
And
right.
then you be lying to yourself. Man, if I would have rode with Nat Turner, I wouldn't have turned him in. You remember Soldier of Truth?
Yes, sir.
You like her now.
Huh.
Do you know how controversial it was? A sister
Come on.
going in the South, getting black people to run away from their slave master. Do you know how controversial that was at that time?
Come on, think about it. Huh.
And do you know the slave master had the house Negro by the collar? If you see that heifer.
Right. Come on now.
Come on.
Yeah.
And
Better
then some slave was like, hey, Soldier of the Truth is causing trouble for us. I gotta pick more cotton.
Come on. Bug dancing.
Big and fast.
Shaking at the root.
Don't tell me you would have been with Harriet Tubman.
Come on, brother.
Come on.
She would blew you.
You a liar.
Come on.
Unless
Huh.
you with that type today.
That's right.
Come on.
Come on.
Think about it. Think about it.
They even let you have Malcolm X, but they called him anti-Semitic when he was living.
Right.
Malcolm X gave white people hell,
That's right.
particularly Jews.
Yes,
Come on.
sir. Come on.
Didn't tell you that.
And you can say, oh, my man Malcolm. And then you silly, you keep blaming us for Malcolm's
That's
death
right.
when it's written in Cointelpro that the FBI killed him.
That's right. It's rich.
But you running around talking about the nation killed Malcolm. We wanted to.
That's right.
Go
Depending
ahead.
on his teacher.
That's right. You deserve it.
That's right.
So.
That's right.
Now the FBI have admitted that the Nation of Islam and other black organizations was full of informants.
That's right. Big time. Still full.
You in here now.
That's right.
Come on.
That's right.
I ain't gonna do nothing to you. All the FBI agents, please stand.
Good, brother.
We ain't gonna do nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing.
Tell the truth.
They in here, male and female.
That's right. Come on. Come on.
They pay you a lot of money to come in here and disrupt us.
Come on. Doing it for
They
you.
send you in among us to find some of our weaknesses and then tell it to other people because they operate in lies.
Come on. Come on. Teach
Y'all
them.
all right?
Yes, sir.
You say you would have been with Martin Luther King? Do you know what got Martin Luther King killed?
Come on.
It's when he started turning away from nonviolence.
That's right.
After Martin Luther King met with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, his viewpoint changed.
Come on. People in a burning house.
Do you know right before he was murdered, he was planning to boycott Jewish businesses?
Sure was. Yes, he was.
Oh, we are so ignorant.
Yes, we
Come on. Come on.
We don't know nothing.
Come on.
And that's why the Bible say, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
Isaiah 6:4.
As long as Martin Luther King was saying integrate, they loved that.
That's right.
It's when he starts saying we need to have our own. See, if we have our own, somebody is going to lose.
That's right.
And one day I'm going to show you right here in LA, every ethnic group that comes into this country proudly get a section of California.
That's right.
And they put up signs saying Little Filipino Town.
Come on. Come on.
I saw an area called Little Armenia.
Come on.
I saw an area called Chinatown, Koreatown, Little Tokyo. Huh? That's real. I saw an area called Little Palestine, an area called Israel. Where's the area called Little Native America?
That's right. Come on.
Come on now.
Where's the area called Little Africa?
Come on. Come on.
In fact, we don't even want to be called African.
That's
That's
right.
right. Bigger than that.
So here we go, brothers.
Yes, sir. Come on, brother.
Why did the Jews hate Jesus?
Come on.
I'm asking the Christians, do you know your Bible? In the Bible, Jesus had 3 serious enemies. And Jesus told his disciples, if you be my disciples, I'll know. Because my enemies will be yours.
That's right. We see it.
I don't see no Christian pastor talking about they following Jesus. I don't see their enemies. I asked T.D. James, you with Jesus, sir? How do the Jews feel about you? That was one enemy. The second biggest enemy of Jesus was the journalists of his day called scribes.
That's right. That's right.
Today we call it media. The third biggest enemy of Jesus was the Roman authorities.
That's right.
Question, what continent is Rome in?
Europe.
Europe. What country is Rome in?
Europe.
Wow, we need a geography class. Right, it is. It's on the continent of Europe. Go back and get the dictionary from 1950 to 1960 and look up the definition of the word American. You couldn't be an American unless you had European descent.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. It's true.
This is why Trump is saying what he's saying. Let's make America great again. Because it's only what's supposed to be for us.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
He know what he's talking about. That's a code word to other Caucasians.
That's right. American.
Oh, brothers and sisters.
Come on, Chief, brothers.
Let me give you some Bible verses.
Come on.
Now, this is 2 Thessalonians, right?
Yes, sir.
It reads, let no man, what?
See.
Let no man deceive you by any means. For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that, not no spirit,
Come on. That's right.
and that what? The man of sin be revealed.
Yes, sir.
A man, not a spirit,
Not a spook.
not some man with red tights on, with a pitchfork.
Come on.
That's right.
Come on, right, Tony. You know, when you sit at home talking about the devil made you do it. What devil?
Say his name. Come on.
And the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. What would he do? Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God. Who put their pictures all over the church?
Come on.
Caucasian.
Huh? Who lied to you and put Jesus in their color?
Caucasian.
Come on. Good question.
Huh? You're about to see the 10 Commandments. Who's playing the role of Moses?
Caucasian.
Caucasian people, man. I don't care if Jesus was white, but the Bible said he had hair like lamb's wool.
That's right.
Not straight hair.
Come on.
And his feet was as burnished brass in an oven.
Come on.
So I want you to remember this now, because some white people have a God complex.
They do.
Come on.
They do.
That's right.
Now, here's why they are upset with Brother Farrakhan.
Come on, brother. Man.
To my Christian family, you say you go by your Bible. You think the Nation of Islam is the first people or group to call Caucasians devil. It started with Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
But this is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are what?
Jews.
Oh, I got a pointer.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Fancy now, brother. Which say, this is class. I love it. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say that they are what?
Jews.
And are what?
Not.
But do lie. We're going to find some lying Jews today. I'm going to show you something.
Go ahead.
And now the good Jews is going to have to tell me whether these Jews are Jews.
Come on now. That's right.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
Yes, sir.
The real Jews. We have a theological difference with the Jewish rabbi.
That's right.
We, the nation of Islam, know that black people, brown people, and the Native Americans are the real Jews.
That's right.
That's all we saying.
Come on.
Don't get upset. Theological viewpoint.
Come on, make a plain, brother.
We can prove that we are the Jews. You can't prove that you are.
Come on, come on.
Based on historical content.
Come on, disapprove, brother.
Impossible.
Oh, I'm going to prove it.
Come on,
Yes, sir.
come on.
Now, follow me now. This is the book of St. John. The book of what?
St. John.
I'm getting ready to take you to John 8, verses 31 through 44, where Jesus had an argument with the Jews.
Come on.
Minister Farrakhan is pointing this out. Any man who speaks truth, that's going to unite the oppressed. See, if the oppressed unite, somebody gets hurt in that unity.
Yes, sir.
Brothers and sisters, if we had our own grocery stores, some grocery store gonna get hurt about that.
Right.
If we made our own tennis shoes, Nike gonna be like, what?
Come on.
Adidas gonna say, wait a minute, black people don't want to buy Adidas no more? No, we designing our own.
That's
we making
right.
our own.
Sounds good.
Right.
What? These Negroes don't want a Cadillac? No, we making our own car.
4.
Really do.
Huh? Jay-Z, Beyonce say they don't want no more Jewish managers. See, somebody about to get hurt.
Oh, big time.
Listen at this argument. Brothers and sisters, do you know that there are some powerful, wicked Jews, rabbis, who are trying to get many black pastors to admit that the Bible is anti-Semitic?
That's right. That's right.
Yes. Go Google it. And do you know some of these black preachers are so broke, some of them gonna go for it.
That's right. That's right.
So that they can get money from the Jews.
Who control it?
Who controls your pastor, see?
That's right. That's right.
Is your pastor controlled by Jesus, or is he controlled by politicians and special interest groups?
That's right. Come on. Expose them, brother minister.
Because most of the churches are empty.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
It's a lie.
That's right.
They said to those Jews which believed on him. Now here's an argument. Let me get through this. If you continue my word, then you are my disciple indeed. Look at what Jesus said in verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall what?
Make you free.
Then the Jews answered him, we be Abraham's seed. We were never in bondage to any man. They were never in bondage what?
To any man.
Told on themselves. Come on.
Then who is this that's supposed to be in bondage?
Imposters.
How sayest thou, ye shall be made free? Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever committeth sin is the servant of sin. And the servant abideth not in the house forever, but the Son abideth ever. If the Son therefore shall make you free, you shall be free indeed. Then Jesus said, I know that ye are Abraham's seed, but you seek to kill me. Jews. Do you know the Bible says that the Jews have killed all the prophets of God from Abel all the way to Zechariah?
That's what it says. Read it for yourself. That's what it says.
You seek to kill me because my word have no place in you. I speak that which I seen of my father, and you do that which you have seen of your father. Now Jesus is making a distinction that the Jews' father is not his.
That's right.
But it doesn't.
They answered and said unto him, now look at this. Abraham is our father. Jesus said unto them, if you were Abraham's children, you would do the works of Abraham.
That's right. Love that.
But you seek to kill me, a man that have what? Told you the truth. That's all. Jesus didn't have no army.
No, sir.
But he was speaking truth to power.
Come on.
And responsibility to the victim.
Sound like somebody.
They can't take the truth.
Come on. Sound like somebody.
Only thing Minister Farrakhan is doing is speaking the truth, and then Negro, they send their Negro
Come on.
to say we teach hate.
Come on. Come on.
Hate what we teach.
But you seek to kill me, a man that have told you the truth, which I have heard of God. This did not Abraham. Then Jesus said, ye do the deeds of your father. Then said they unto him, now they want to make mockery.
Right.
Then they said unto him, we be not born of fornication.
See,
they knew something about how Jesus was born. I know some of you Christians think Jesus was born and there was no man, having intercourse with a woman. No, Mary had a boo.
Make it plain. Make it plain, brother. Make it plain. Make it plain.
Joseph was the physical father of Jesus.
That's right.
Look.
Go ahead.
If God was Jesus' father, then he wouldn't have a genealogy in the book of Luke.
That's right. Come on. Oh, Matthew.
Huh? Paul said he's the seed of David.
Come on.
But was declared to be the Son of God.
That's right.
According to the Spirit. See, we all spooky. We think Mary just got pregnant. Come on, sister. If your 14-year-old girl came home and said, I walked by the church and got pregnant, you beat the heck out of her.
That just bring that nigga in.
We be not born of fornication. We have one Father, even God. Jesus said unto them, if God were your father, you would love me. For I proceeded forth and came from God. Neither came I of myself, but he sent me. Oh, there's another man talking similar.
Come on.
Why do you not understand my speech? I always want to change Minister Farrakhan's, Dr. King, Malcolm X. They always want to just take sound bites.
That's it.
Even because you cannot hear my words.
Here we go.
Verse 44, look at what Jesus said. Ye are of your father.
Devil.
I didn't want to say that. Come on. Jesus, now go get your book. This ain't no Muslim trick Bible.
No, sir. Come on. King James. The old man, King
This
James.
is straight out of King James.
Yes, sir. Regiment.
Look at what Jesus said. You are of your father, the devil. Jesus was so upset, he didn't stop. He now started going into their history. And the lust of your father ye will do. Look at what he said about their father. He was a what? Murderer. From the beginning.
And
And abode not in the truth.
You don't even think about
Because
it.
there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of
That's heavy.
I mean, that sells it right there.
Minister
He's
didn't
lying on our leader.
Come on, that's right. Minister didn't say Jesus.
And because you're sitting in front of the TV, you believe it.
Yeah. Brainwash.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, here is why they're mad at Brother Farrakhan.
Come on, brother.
God blessed us
Yes, he did.
to go into the Jewish libraries. Oh. When they was attacking Brother Farrakhan for speaking truth.
That's right.
See, brother and sister, when somebody is talking about you that you ain't did something to, it is because they doing something to you, unaware to you.
Come on, come on. Come on.
Really. If people are out there, man, Minister Tony, this, Minister Tony, that, no, what you should have, what are you doing to him? that he don't see.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
Because you cannot misuse a person. You can't hurt someone unless you devalue them.
Right.
That's why you talk against people, because you don't see them as valuable. But if you saw them as equal and if you adored them, it's hard to mistreat somebody you adore and see as your equal. Here's why they're mad at the Nation of Islam, because we put these 3 books out telling the truth about the Jewish involvement in our demise.
Come on.
As well as the brown and the red man. According to their rabbinical scholars.
That's right.
Talmud.
We're going to show you what their Jewish scholars admit how they control us. Even to this day, brothers and sisters. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
These books even tell us the technology that they use on our entertainers.
Come on.
These books tell you how it was the Jewish rabbi now teaching Christians to be Christian.
That's right.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Let me introduce you to how the Jews really think in secret.
Come on. Come on.
Many of them. This fella.
Oh, Maimonides.
Maimonides, however.
Whatever.
His name, this is Rabbi Moses Maimonides. The Jews are supposed to follow Moses and the Torah.
Yes, sir.
There's a book called the Talmud
Yes, sir.
Come on.
that they wrote with their hand. This rabbi is considered to be the purest rabbi to ever live.
That's what they say.
Every rabbi who comes after him follows his teaching.
Yes, sir.
Let me tell you what he think about us.
Show.
Something happened. Here we go.
All of
Famous Rabbi Maimonides, a racist and self-loathing Jew.
That's right.
Look at his writings. Now,
That's right.
we got the books on him, brothers and
Yes,
sisters.
sir.
My question to many of the rabbis, do you believe this? Look at this. The most respected rabbi of all time is undoubtedly Maimonides, a Talmudic scholar who lived in the 12th century. His 3-volume book, Guide for the Perplexed, is popular among Jews to this very day. What to know is that Maimonides' Talmudic teachings are thoroughly bigoted and racist.
That's right.
Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
In book 3, I'm going to give you the chapter.
Go ahead.
Chapter 51 of the Guide for the Perplexed, the incomparably wise, look at that. Wise rabbi tells readers that 2 categories of people are so miserably inferior that, in his opinion, they are below human and are not much higher as a species than a monkey.
Think about that. Think about that.
Did y'all hear that?
Come on.
Yes, sir.
This is in the Talmud. Look at what he said. Some of the Turks, i.e. the Mongol race, and the blacks, and the who?
Blacks.
Their nature is like the nature of a mute animal.
Okay, you can talk.
Meaning dumb. They are not on the level of human beings, and their level among existing things is below that of a man and above that of a monkey. Because they have the image and the resemblance of a man more than a monkey does.
Wow.
This is what shaped. Now remember, this is in the 12th century. This is the thinking that's going into our slavery. The Jews, when the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that the Jews was the major slave traders.
Come on.
They said, no, they wasn't. You're a lie,
They were.
according to your scholars.
Yes, they were.
Look at what Mr. Abraham J. Peck said.
They left you.
One of their scholars. He said, the first 2 centuries of the black Jewish encounter in America were highlighted by a fairly extensive record of Jewish slaveholding indeed. During the colonial period, in the small Jewish community of the time, almost every Jewish household of any form, north or south, possessed at least what? One slave.
Yes, sir.
Saint Farrakhan said,
Go ahead.
is your scholar. So to you good Jews, is he anti-Semitic
Think about it.
for saying that? Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
You ever heard of this guy? The Jews profess to hate the Confederate, but yet this Jew, Judah Benjamin, he was one of the big generals who fought against the North because he didn't want to end slavery. Look at what it said about him. One of the most misunderstood figures in American Jewish history is Judah P. Benjamin, whom some historians have called the brains of the Confederacy.
Wow.
He owned over 140 slaves. He was so loved by the white crackers, that's what I call them.
Go ahead.
In the South, they put his face on the $2 bill.
That's right.
This dude. You seen the Confederate flag?
Come on.
They designed them. They manufactured them.
That's right.
I'm going to show you where the Jews designed and manufactured the Ku Klux Klan's gear.
Come on, that's right. To this day.
Man.
Not according to what we say, according to their own scholars.
That's right.
Because even some good Jews don't know this.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
You ever heard of this guy?
Go ahead.
Harold Brackman. He used to be over the Simon Wiesenthal Center right here in L.A. He hates Minister Farrakhan.
Sir, right there on Pico.
He used to lead protests saying Minister Farrakhan was anti-Semitic, but we found his dissertation to become a doctor. We found the microfilm. Let me show you what he really think about black people.
Go ahead.
Here's what he wrote in his doctoral dissertation. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
He wrote, there is no denying that the Jewish Babylonian Talmud was the first source to read a negrophobic content. You don't even know what negrophobic is. So I'm going to show you what that means.
Come on, brother.
Negrophobia.
Come on, Webster.
A strong fear or dislike of black people.
Uh-oh. That's it right there.
Why do they fear us?
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now let's go back since we've cleared the word. There is no denying that the Jewish Babylonian Talmud was the first source to read a strong sense of fear or dislike of black people into the episodes by stressing Canaan's paternal connection with Cush.
Cush.
See, you'll get lost in all of these words, but they're telling you who it is right here.
Go ahead. Come on, make a play.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
The Jewish scholars, he said, advanced 2 explanations for Ham and his children being turned black, according to Brackman. The more important version of the myth, however, ingenuously ties in the origin of blackness and of other real and imagined Negroid traits. This boy, they saying we the curse of Noah, the curse of Ham. That's more on what he's talking about. And in here, he gives a description. According to it, Ham is told by his outraged father that because you have abused me in the darkness of the night, check this out, your children shall be born what? Black. And what?
Wow.
This is in his doctoral. Hold on, this guy. This guy, Jew. The director of the Simon Wiesenthal Center a few years ago.
Come on.
This is in his writing.
Yes, sir.
That's how he became a doctor, because of this. Let's do it again. Your children shall be born what? Black and what?
Ugly.
Because you have twisted your head to cause me embarrassment. They shall have kinky hair. Ain't that about that? And their eyes red. Well, our eyes red because of the hell we catching from y'all. And the weed.
Come on.
Look at this. Because your lips jested at my exposure, there shall swell. And because you neglected my nakedness, they shall go naked with their shameful, elongated male members exposed for all to see. Here's what I asked my Jewish friends. Here's what I asked the rabbis. Do you still believe this?
Come on.
They have to.
This is what they don't talk to you about.
That's right.
Teach their children.
Y'all ready for this?
Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man.
Let me turn my little computer around so I can see this. What does negrophobia mean?
Still gonna fear black people.
I be scared of y'all too. All right, here we go.
Wow. That's the one.
Modern time.
That's the one that's Pope.
What kind of rabbi?
Chief.
Chief rabbi calls black people what?
Monkeys.
Where did he get it from?
That's all. Yes, sir.
This is just a couple of years old, if that old.
He's with the Pope with that.
Rabbi Yitzhak Yosef uses pejorative mean derogatory, things that minimize or make people less than human. Uses pejorative term cushy for African Americans in his weekly sermon.
Yes, sir.
The office of the rabbi responded saying that Yosef was quoting from what?
Talmud.
The book of Jewish law and tradition.
Think of that. Think of that. That's tradition. That's how they all think.
We need to march right now to the synagogues in LA.
Come on.
And call them in. Do you rabbis believe this? He ain't no simple rabbi. He's a chief rabbi.
Top dog.
What did they call President Obama when he was president? Monkeys. Where they getting all this from?
Come on.
Question.
In Hollywood, the only roles they have you play are roles similar to a monkey.
Come on, bad fool.
Here he is again.
You ordered him, ain't you, brother? This is the order, got a profile.
Mr. Yosef is the subject of sharp criticism today following his last weekly sermon when he compared black people to monkeys as he explained the blessing of blooming trees during the Hebrew month of Nisan. Footage of his sermon was posted by the Israeli news site Ynet. In the video, the rabbi talks about black people in the streets of America. Whose parents are white, then calls the black son of the white couple a monkey.
Wow.
He also uses the Hebrew word cushy to describe black people, which is widely considered a racial slur. They don't care nothing about us.
That's right.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Teach you good.
Trying to get this computer. Let's go through this. But those who were unjust changed the word. Now there's the Quran condemning because Allah God saw the Jews was going to change God's words. So the Quran, Surah 2, chapter 2, verse 59. Look at what it reads. But those who were unjust changed the word which had been spoken to them for another saying. So we sent upon them, the wrongdoers, a pestilence from heaven because they transgressed. Surah 2, verse 79. Woe then to those who write the book with their hands, then say, this is from God. The Talmud is not from God. The Jews got the Torah.
That's right.
But they use the Talmud, and wait till I show you what's in it. Oh, so that they may take for it a small price. So woe to them for what their hands write, and woe to them for what they earn. You might can't see this, but I'm going to read it for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm getting ready to take you inside the Talmud.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
You know what? I need to plug you. Scroll it up. Now, y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
To my Jewish friends, you are about to see something. Do you know what I realized?
What's that, brother?
I met with a group of Jews. And what I realized is that many of them don't know the Talmud.
That's right.
Many Jews don't know that most of their rabbis think with this in mind. Now, evidence from the Jewish Talmud. I'm going to read this. There are many translations of Jewish Talmud. But indefensibly, it is anti-black, anti-Christian, anti-Gentile. Jewish supremacist passages are still firmly in place. Jewish supremacist passages are what? Still firmly in place. The Jewish Talmud uses many names to identify non-Jews, including Minim, heathens, idolaters, Gentiles, Egyptians, Edoms, Goans, among others. Here is an abbreviated, I'm going to show you an abbreviated collection of some of the vile and repugnant teachings found in the Jewish Talmud. Now, if you ain't ready for this, leave.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not trying to be funny.
Speak truth, brother.
Sir. Because you're attacking us, and you're attacking my leader.
Go ahead.
And you're attacking our leader. We're not going to sit back and let you attack us.
That's right. It's real. It's real.
We're going to show you what they think. Here's what they read in secret. Y'all ready for this?
Go ahead.
I'm ready to show you. Here is what they think about Jesus. Y'all ready for this?
Come on, man.
Go ahead.
Here is the Talmud is Jewish tradition. There's different books. I'm going to give you the book. I'm going to give you the page. I tried to put the paragraphs. Come on.
Good sir.
It's not from the nation. This is from their scholars.
Yes, sir.
This is how they think about Jesus. They said Jesus practiced sorcery and enticed Israel to apostasy. He and his 5 disciples were to be executed.
Think on that.
That's found in this book, the Sanhedrin. You can go to this page, page 281 to 282. Check this out. Jesus expressed sexually immoral thoughts. And was excommunicated for being a wicked person.
Wow.
He then worshiped a brick and refused to repent. This is in the Talmud.
Wow.
Pastors, you got a rabbi for a friend, you better ask him these questions. You always asking the nation, do we believe in Jesus? But you don't never ask the Jews, do they believe in Jesus? Come on. Just scholarship. So get out your feelings.
Come on. Expose him, brother.
Look at what they say in the Talmud. Jesus is in hell boiling in hot excrement.
Yes, sir. That's what they said.
You know what excrement is?
Come on now. Make it plain.
It's either human or animal feces.
That's it.
This is in the Talmud. Brother, you didn't get this thing up? You don't know my password? Wow. Y'all ready for this?
Yes, sir, brothers.
Jesus is in hell being boiled in hot excrement, since whoever mocks at the words of the sages. Remember in the book of St. John, Jesus was telling them, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free.
Yes, sir.
Remember they say, what do you mean we be free? Because Jesus was telling them that what their sages was teaching them was wrong.
That's right.
Is punished with boiling hot excrement. Also Balaam, because he enticed Israel to go astray, is punished with boiling hot semen.
Wow.
Brother, the Talmud gets nasty.
Come on.
You ain't seen that yet. You better hold on. And if your children, wait till I show you what they think about children.
Wow.
In the Talmud, you can find this one in this particular book of the Talmud. Here is the pages you can find it on. We're not playing.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir.
Come on.
This is not what Minister Farrakhan wrote.
Yes, sir.
This is the book the rabbinical scholars wrote with their own hand that the Quran condemns them for.
Yes, sir.
Says Jesus, look at what they say about Jesus' mother. Says Jesus' mother was a whore.
They said.
Not according to Louis Farrakhan and the Nation. According to the Talmud. They say Jesus' mother was a whore. She, who was the descendant of princes and governors, played the harlot with a carpenter.
Wow.
Or carpenters. Also in footnote number 2 to Shabbat 105 of the Synagogue edition, it is stated that in the uncensored text of the Talmud, it is written that Jesus' mother, Miriam, the hairdresser, had adulterous sex.
That's heavy.
Ain't what Louis Farrakhan said.
No, sir.
Come on.
This is what Jewish rabbi, you see him at that wall.
That's right. The Wailing Wall.
Talmud. Gloats over Jesus dying young. Hast thou heard how old Balaam, meaning Jesus, was? He replied, it is not actually stated, but since it is written, bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days.
Wow.
They're calling Jesus bloody and deceitful. He was 33 or 34 years old, according to this particular Sanhedrin
Yes,
Talmud. 35 is half the normal span. Wow. Man, you got me up, brother. You all right? Here's something else that's written in the Talmud. Did you know this? Here's how some Jews think.
Go ahead.
Oh, wow.
If a Jew is tempted to do evil, he shall go to a place where he is not known to do evil.
Wow.
Go to a different neighborhood. Don't do the hood.
I think that's how some of us think.
Yes, sir. Don't do the hood.
Come on. But if you're in the nation, you can't go nowhere because your mannerism goes
Everywhere you go.
Brother, you a Muslim?
Yes.
Sister, figure it out.
Quick.
Oh, it got real quiet. Let's stick with you. Let's stick with the time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's say it again. If a Jew is tempted to do evil, he should go to a place where he is not known and do the evil there.
Wow.
You can find that in this Talmud, these sections. Here are the page numbers, and these are the paragraphs. I got paragraph 1 through 13.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to the next one. For Farrakhan said, once a man does wrong and repeats it, it is permitted him.
Wait, what?
For white folks.
I ain't gonna even do that again. Check this out. This is the one.
Come on.
Jews are permitted to cheat. Non-Jews.
Come on, Banks. Come on.
a Jew need not pay a Kuthian the wages owed him for work.
Come on.
That's what it was reparations.
Teach on the corporate world. Come on.
Remember how y'all got this thing Jewish or what kind of people? Stingy people?
Yes, sir.
It's in their Talmud.
That's right.
You talking about the nation? Is this why you upset with Brother Farrakhan?
Come on.
Because we got the books on you?
Come on.
And we only asking you sit down with us. We're going to cast and you cast.
Come on.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Check this out. Jews have superior legal status. If an ox of an Israelite gores an ox of a Canaanite, black people, there is no liability. But if an ox of a Canaanite gores an ox of an Israelite, the payment is to be in full.
Wow. White privilege.
That's white privilege.
That's
Come on.
right.
Come on. Wow.
Brothers and sisters, you better wake up.
Quick.
This is why they're mad with Brother Farrakhan, for the same reason they were mad with Jesus, because Jesus was going throughout Palestine saying that those who are Jews and are not, they are of the synagogue of Satan, but they'll get with you in private and say, we believe.
Come on. Come on. Hypocrite. Come on.
Brothers, look, they're permitted to do what? Cheat. I wonder, did they cheat Red Fox?
Oh, big time. Died broke.
All the lawyers, all the accountants. Come on.
Y'all saw Straight Outta Compton?
Come on.
Sure.
What did Ice Cube run into? A Jew did what to his crew? Broke up his crew.
That's right.
Because Ice Cube peeped him.
Come on.
Hey, what is this? He went and read the contract.
That's right.
Y'all all right?
Yes,
sir.
Sisters, it gets better. It gets better. Y'all be patient with your little brothers.
Take the time.
No, I got to take my time and hurry up.
Keep sharp, brother.
More of the Talmud. If a Jew finds an object lost by a heathen, it does not have to be returned. This is how the Jewish rabbis are trained and taught. The Lord will not spare a Jew who marries his daughter to an old man or takes a wife for his infant son or returns a lost article to a Kuthian.
Wow.
You can find that in this Talmud.
Go ahead.
These sections. I got page 150, 151, page 666. I just had to slip that in there. Oh, we got your books.
Go ahead, brother.
Jews. Now here where it gets interesting. Jews may rob and kill non-Jews.
Yeah, okay.
Ask our black entertainers if they get robbed. Ask every artist who go to Interscope, who go to Sony, when you write, here it is, you doing all the work in the studio, but you only get 10 cents, he gets 90 on your dollar?
That's right. That's how it is.
He done robbed you.
Yes, sir.
Y'all all right, family?
Yes, sir.
Jews may rob and kill non-Jews. When a Jew murders a Kuthian, there will be no death penalty.
That's why they can do it and get away with it.
Do you know, brothers and sisters, and I'm going to show you, that the Orthodox Jews right here in LA and in New York, they really have their own world. Police don't even go in there.
That's right. That's
They
right.
have their own courts, separate from the courts downtown.
That's right.
They don't go down there.
That's right.
Come on,
That's
come on.
right. That damn baby.
You ain't never rarely seen a rabbi in a police car.
Come on.
They don't get in.
Let alone in jail.
Is that why you mad at us?
Come on. Come on.
Check this out. What a Jew steals from a Kuthian, he may keep. Note says Kuthian Samaritans were here substituted by the censor for the original Goy, heathen, Bible. The Gentiles are outside the protection of the law because they neither recognize nor respect the laws of social justice.
Wow.
That's arrogant.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Let me get through this. And Jesus answering said, a certain man what?
Went down.
From Jerusalem to Jericho and fell among thieves. I wonder what certain man went down.
Come on.
Come on.
Come
What
on.
people went down?
We did.
Black folk.
Who fell amongst thieves?
We
Black
did.
folk.
Huh? Which stripped him of his raiment
Come on.
and wounded him.
Come on.
And departed, leaving him what? Half dead. I wonder did black people go down?
Yes, sir.
I wonder did the Native Americans go down?
Yes, sir.
I wonder did the Mexican Americans go down?
Yes, sir.
Did some thieves come into America?
Come on.
Did they steal this land?
Yes, sir.
And say it's theirs and now calling the original owners aliens?
Yes, sir.
God damn.
Go ahead.
That's slick. Remember, according to the Talmud, they can cheat, they can steal, they can rob,
Right.
they can murder non-Jews.
Come on.
Get away with it.
What did Jesus know, man? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Farrakhan.
Come on.
He went from Jerusalem to Jericho. Jericho or Jerusalem mean when they found us in Africa, we was at peace. Jericho is a condition of confusion.
That's right. That's right.
They stripped us of our name, our clothing, our culture. That's why we want Wakanda back.
Come on.
We need a Black Panther today.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
You got one.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, since we lost our name, our language, our culture, we think we are alive, but we are half dead.
Come on. Teach on that.
Because we don't know who we are. How could you be alive and you don't even know who you are?
Come on. Think about it. Think about it.
Huh? We're in a slick condition of refugees. Let's look at what happened to us.
Uh-oh. Gory.
This is called the door of no return in Goree Island in West Africa. The Jews, we found this in their libraries. Thank you, Mr. Rabbi Scholars, for telling the truth and hiding it in a book.
Right.
The Jewish Gratis family, they call the Gratis family of France, held the monopoly on the slave trade from Goree. Who had the monopoly?
Jewish Gratis family of
Y'all don't want
friends.
to talk to me.
Jewish Gratis family of friends.
Goree Island. This was our,
Auschwitz of blacks.
right.
that word. Auschwitz of Black Holocaust. They owned at least 26 ships and became sole supplier of goods to the islands and the sole supplier, the sole shippers of African slaves.
Souls. Soul.
With their profits, the Gratises invested in plantations in Martinique,
Yes, sir.
and planned to develop Mississippi and Louisiana with a massive infusion of 10,000 slaves. We
10,000.
found this in the Jewish library. And here's what our father said. Psalms 137, by the rivers of Babylon.
America.
Come on.
America. America.
There we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remember Zion. We hung our harps upon the willows in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required of us what?
A song.
And they that wasted us required of us mirth, saying, sing us one of those songs of Zion. Look at what our ancestors said. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? See, by the rivers of Babylon. See,
Come on.
God saw it. If I forget thee, old Jerusalem, Africa, and we have forgotten.
Yes, sir.
We don't want nothing to do with Africa. Don't call me no African. If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her coming. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Do you know Jerusalem is another word for Salam,
Yes, sir.
which is actually Islam?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Did we forget that many of our ancestors were Muslims?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Let's check out this Jew.
Wow.
What time is it getting to be?
112.
All right, I'm going to close on these. Oh, that's some stuff I wanted to show you. I want you to go look up this Jewish scholar. He talks about the role that the Jews played in the slave trade. His name is Professor Ralph Ostrow. He's Jewish.
Very.
He talks about how shameful he is for what their ancestors did. That's him. They talk about in the Jewish encyclopedia about the role they control the cotton. And now they've made billions of dollars off of this cotton that we pick for free.
Free.
This boy, he talks about how the Jews saw black people as their treasure and that they should never allow us out of their control. See? So Psalm said, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret place doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily against the poor. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He does catch the poor when he draweth him in his net. They draw us in their net.
Come on, internet.
Check this out. Talmud, back at you.
Come on.
A Jew may marry a girl as long as she is 3 years old.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh, I knew that was going to get you.
They try to put that
Sister,
on.
how old is that baby? Oh, he too young.
Still kill them.
This is in the Talmud.
Yes, sir.
A Jew may marry a girl, what? As long as she's 3 years old and a day. You can find that here. Look, a Jew may have sex with a child as long as the child is less than 9 years old.
My God.
Brothers and sisters, we didn't make this up.
No, that's true. They believe it. They have sex with their own
This is
daughter.
the Talmud.
Come on.
They have sex with their own daughter.
I'm going to read that again. A Jew may what?
Have sex with a child.
As long as the child is less than 9 years old. You can find that in the Sanhedrin. You can find it on these pages and notes. A girl of age of 3 years and 1 day may be betrothed, meaning engaged, by intercourse. If one was younger than this age, intercourse with her is like putting a finger in the eye. A woman who had intercourse with a beast is eligible to marry a Jewish priest. I told you it gets nasty. Come on.
Yes, sir.
And let me show you they think like that. See, Moses caught hell with them. Huh? And Israel abode in
Shittim.
Shittim.
Bunch of shit up.
That's right.
And the people began to commit what? Whoredom, all kind of sexual promiscuity with the daughters of Moab. And they called the people unto sacrifice of their gods. You can find this in the book of Numbers.
Yes, sir.
And the people did eat and bow down to gods. And Israel joined himself.
With the
Let me
devil.
just go. Brothers and sisters, I close on this. Right now, there's a problem in the Jewish community where rabbis are molesting children. Right to this
Right now.
day.
That's
Right
right.
now.
They're keeping it quiet. That's right.
No, it's legal now.
Yeah. Because remember, it's legal according to the Talmud.
That's right.
This is Zoe Blackler, Rabbi Zoe Blackler. This man right here, they accused him of molesting
Children.
hundreds of
That's
children.
right. That's right.
You want to talk against my leader, the nation?
Right.
Rabbi Manicham Chin, he takes a plea deal. This boy, from the outside, Rabbi Manicham Chin of East Windsor observed the scriptures of his Orthodox faith, from his beard to his head covering, that stood in marked contrast to the yellow jail uniform he wore to his court appearance Friday. Chin, 40 years old, married, father of 6 children, admitted he had sexually exploited 2 young boys.
Wow.
That Jew. They got this Jew right here in New York, pulling young boys into special places, telling them he could make their penis grow.
Wow.
Let me show you. I can cases of all of these cases of rabbis. Cases of rabbis.
Expose him, brother minister.
Cases of rabbis.
Hey.
Come on.
All these cases.
Come on.
Come on.
Because they follow the Talmud. They don't care nothing about what you think.
That's right. Come on.
Cases. Why do the rabbis and the doctors of law prohibit them from their sinful utterance and their devouring unlawful gain? Certainly evil are the works they do. You can find that in the Holy Quran. This is why they hate Islam.
Come on. Come on. Expose him.
Because the Holy Quran corrects Jewish behavior. That's why they don't want you to have that book.
That's right.
So I stop right there. You're going to have to come back next week.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
tell you what you're in for next week. I'm going to show you why Judaism is attacking Islam. I'm going to show you how they control Hollywood.
Come on.
I'm going to show you the media that they're going to use to attack Brother Farrakhan.
Yes, sir.
We're going to show you where the Jewish Sanhedrins right now is trying to get the government to arrest Minister Farrakhan and members of the Nation of Islam.
Yes, sir.
One day you're going to wake up and the Jews will have the federal government to move us out of here.
That's
Right.
right.
That's right.
Because they know we are revealing the truth.
True. That's right.
Come on.
We have to speak the truth
Yes, sir.
according to the word of God. I close and say this. Hands off, Brother Farrakhan.
That's right.
You killed your last leader. You killed Martin Luther King. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Sorry it took so long. May I greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, sir.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Please, I hope you took notes. If not,